Hello peoples, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emise if you're new. So I'm continuing on with my series of Ankara Inspired Makeup, and I pulled this piece of Ankara fabric from the collection that lives underneath my bed. I have so much Ankara fabric. I probably have enough fabric to last me for years because I was going to actually do an interior design project using Ankara fabric. So I got my sister to buy me loads of fabric from Nigeria, and then she brought it over, and yeah, the interior design project didn't happen. But the positive is that I've got lots of Ankara fabric to use as inspiration. So I focused on the blue and pink in this fabric. I put some blue in the inner corners of my upper eyelids, and then I did a smoky lash line with a bit of bright pink and finished it up with a bright pink lipstick. And that's the look. I love it. It's unapologetically bold, very Nigerian. We love color, we celebrate it all year round, and if anything, I know that it's not the culture in the UK or the Western world to wear bright colors in winter, but I think that's when we should be wearing bright colors because it just makes you happy. I mean, how can you be miserable when you're rocking a look like this? I don't know. Anyways, to learn how to create this look, please keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more Ankara inspired makeup looks. Okay, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is to put some translucent powder just on the outer thirds of my eye, and that's just going to catch any fallout from the eyeshadows that I'm going to use. So first of all, I'm using the Nubia palette by Juvia's Place. I'm using this color and a MAC 224 brush. I'm putting that just above my crease in my transition area to define it. Next, I'm going in with this sort of light beige shade and a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to pack this color all over my lid, but I'm not going to put too much color right in the inner corner because I'm going to put a blue eyeshadow there later. Ankara inspired makeup look, Ankara inspired makeup look, Ankara inspired makeup look, Ankara inspired makeup look. Don't mind me. Just have that little tune stuck in my head. I come up with spontaneous songs all the time. They're pretty bad, but they make me laugh. Okay, I think that's blended in enough. Then using the same MAC 224 brush, I'm using that brown color just to define the area slightly above my crease and the outer third as well. This just helps to give dimension to the eye. I find that when you're doing really light colors, it's just important that you place the eyeshadows in the right place. Otherwise, your eye shape might look really flat in the end. Most of the drama for this look is going to come from the eyeliner and the pops of color. So I'm keeping these colors very, very neutral. Then I'm using a clean brush with no product on it, just to very, very gently blend out the edge of that darker brown color so that there are no harsh lines. Then for the pop-up blue, I'm using this palette by NYX. This is the Ultimate Shadow Palette, and this palette is called Brights. It comes in different, how do I put it, different variations where you can have neutrals, but I chose the bright one, obviously, because of the colors. I'm going to use this brush by Kiko. This is a 2-on-1 eye brush. It's so old that you can see the coating is coming off because I've washed this brush so many times, but it's a good brush. Anyways, just making sure I'm in frame. I'm going to use that blue color, which is like a shimmer shade, and I'm just going to put that right in the inner corner of my eye. Yes, look at that color. I was quite impressed with the pigmentation of this palette because sometimes you just don't know from drugstore products, but this is good. I think it's actually pressed pigment, which makes sense as to why it is so pigmented. So it's just tying in with the blue there on my head wrap. So I'm just patting it very gently on the edges so it blends in with my main eyelid color. Then using the same brush that I used to apply my main eyelid color, and I'm just going to pat that right on the edge there, just to blend that in a bit more. Just going to use a fluffy brush right on the edge here to blend that out a little bit. Okay, that took off a bit of the color, which is really annoying. So this is the process. You just have to keep going back and forth and just building it up till you get the intensity that you want. So the next thing I'm going to do is to create my winged eyeliner, and I'm just using my trusty Inglot One Move liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to extend the inner corner inwards just to create a bit more of that, I call it like more the Cleopatra effect. It's hiding the lash band. So I have so much powder on my face right now. I'm just going to sweep it off with a clean brush. So to define my lower lash line, I'm using the Huda Beauty Lifeliner. This is in the Very Vanta shade. And I'm just going right along where my lashes are. And I'm also going to thicken that up. And before that liner sets, I'm using the Brights palette. And I'm going to go in with that bright pink shade, Fuchsia, as it's otherwise known. Or as some Nigerians actually call it, Fuchsia. Although it has no L in it at the end, Fuchsia, it's Fuchsia. I've always found that absolutely hilarious. And then just to intensify the lower lash line a little bit more, I'm just using a black shadow from the Juvia's Place Sahara palette and just putting that right on top of where I put that liner. And then blending that into that pink color. And I'm going to go back again into that pink color just to really blend it out well. And you can keep going back and forth until you build this up to the right intensity, well, to the intensity that you want it to be. I've decided that I want my wing to extend just a little bit more, so I'm just going to extend it slightly, just for a little bit more drama. Okay, so onto the rest of the face. I'm just going to highlight with MAC's Gold Deposit, and this is a Crown 529 brush, just on all the high points of my face. And also going to put some just below my brows, above the arch of my brows. So for lipstick, I'm using Show Orchid by MAC. It's this beautiful bright pink color. Then for blush, I'm going to use that bright pink shade, and this is a Real Techniques multitask brush. It's quite a big brush, so I have to squeeze a little bit just to get in there. And just putting that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm just going to go back over everything with my powder brush just so that there are no hashed edges. So I'm just going to spray my face with my fixing spray by NYX. And before that completely dries, I'm going to go back in again with my highlighter and just apply that on the high points of my face. I find that with this highlighter, it just needs a bit of the fixing spray, a bit of liquid, and then you get the intensity of it. Okay, that is the look done. I went off camera and I did intensify the fuchsia color underneath my lower lash lines because it just wasn't enough, and I did add a little bit more blush just to make my face come to life a little bit more. Yeah, this is a fun look. I'm actually going to go over to some friend's house to watch a movie, and I do not think I am overdressed at all. This is a movie wearing kind of makeup. At least I think it is. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to creating another video for you guys very soon. Bye. Have an awesome day.